Hello, I'm Todd Harrison with OPACS, and welcome to our first coffee talk. Today, I'd like to introduce you to a couple of folks from our furniture department, Jackie and Rachel. Jackie, what are we drinking today?
We're drinking Green Mountain Maple Pecan.
That sounds tasty. I also have with us today Brad Crane. Brad is going to help us demo the X chair for you, which we do sell, and we just recently brought this in. Isn't that correct, Jackie? Yeah, it's a fantastic chair. Brad is a certified ergonomist. What that means is he'll help you fit the chair to your body and to your work. And with that, I'm going to pass it over to Brad. Brad?
Brad?
Hey, we're glad you're joining us today. We're going to talk about something that's very important, which is chairs. The reason that chairs are so important is because we sit in chairs for 6, 8, 10 hours a day. And so it's important to choose a chair that fits your body and that is comfortable and gives you the support that you need. A lot of people ask me, hey Brad, what kind of chair should I buy? And the answer is, I don't know. What is your body type? Are you tall? Are you short? Do you have a long torso? Do you have long legs? All these questions and things play a major role in the type of chair that you choose. I would say that cheaper is not always better with chairs. The reason is because we sit for so long and our bodies are not designed to sit all day. And so being able to purchase a chair that gives you the support that you need is really, really important. It helps you be healthier, more productive. You have less pains and issues. So let's talk about the chair that I'm sitting in. When you're choosing a chair, you need to make sure that you have a couple features. One is the up and down, and most chairs have an up and down feature, right? The other important thing is that it has a seat slide, which is right here. That's important because you have different length of legs, and a lot of people complain about their legs and their feet falling asleep. One of the reasons is because there's too much pressure on the back of your legs, which reduces blood flow. And with reduced blood flow, that's why you have blood pooling, why your feet get cold, and why your feet fall asleep. And so being able to change that seat pan is really, really important. And so is the height. That plays a role also. It's also important that you have a lockout. Some chairs move back. Others will lock into place like this. So that lock feature is important. The arms are important. Some people don't like to work with arms, and that's fine. So you can lower the arms all the way out of the way. People say, well, where should the proper height of the arm be? And it's really depending on the height of your elbow. Your elbow determines how high your arms should be. If your arms are too high, which you can see here, people will rest their arms here, and then in time they start to shrug, and they get shoulder neck issues. And so ideally, you want to rest your arm on a neutral height. So your elbows determine how high your arms are going to be. Armrest should be able to have features like in and out, rotation, because you have different widths of shoulders. And so if you're a little bit wider, you want to be able to have your arms come out. If you're a little bit narrower, you want to be able to comfortably rest your arms. Another real important feature is the lumbar support. A lot of people experience back problems, whether it's upper back or lower back. And so what's important is that you sit back into the chair. Now I see people who are perchers. So they're sitting like this and they're working, and that's great. It's okay to work like this. But what's important is that you change the way that you're sitting. One of my sayings is the best position is the next position. So it's okay to sit like this and perch for a while. But after time, your body gets fatigued, and so sitting back into the chair and letting the chair support your body is really important. That alleviates all of the pressure on your lower back. And so a lot of chairs have lumbar support. You definitely want to make sure that that lumbar support is fitting in the right spot. And so a chair that has adjustment to position that lumbar support exactly where you want it is really important. Other people say, hey, Brad, should I have a headrest? Well, the answer is, I don't know. Do you want one or not? Some people don't want them, and that's okay. What's important is that you just keep your head above, like right on top of your shoulders. If you're working like this all day with your head forward, you're going to get shoulder neck issues. And so it's important that you keep your head right above your shoulders. And a headrest is nice, especially If you're on a Zoom call, we're on these Zoom calls all the time. We're sitting all day. And so it's nice to be able to sit back, be engaged in a Zoom call, and have your head supported. The other thing that's important is how we interact with our environment. So the leaning forward and your head being forward, the position of our hands as we're interfacing with our environment. These are important things to consider, and we're going to talk about that next time. But here's what's important to remember is the chair should not fit your body. Your body should be able to fit into your chair. The chair should respond and adjust to your body type and what's comfortable for you. So that's important to remember. Thanks for being with us.